It's crucial to me that we're bringing opera of a very high standard, and that I find that really exciting, that we're bringing singers from London and international artists to local schools throughout the UK. What's incredible, opera is thought of as very sophisticated, and it is a sophisticated art form, but it's a very passionate and very gripping art form. There's a lot of prejudice about it being elitist, but what we find is children from 5 to 11 in particular, they come with absolutely open hearts and they just respond to these masterpieces of Verdi and Mozart, and we also often perform some Gilbert and Sullivan. I think it's really important that the children can sing along with us, and we often end with an ensemble from the operettas of Gilbert and Sullivan.
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. Bravo!
I thought it was really incredible, and I was like surprised how high or how low their voices could go. So like one of the girls could go really, really high, and one of the girls could go quite low. And then the men were like, they could go anywhere, and then it was an amazing experience. I really loved it.
I mean, just looking around, I think half the time I spent watching the performers and the other half I spent watching the children's faces. They were just completely entranced by what was going on. It was absolutely wonderful. Some of our children who can find it quite difficult to sit still were sitting bolt upright, just having the most wonderful time, completely enchanted by the voices and the power of everything that was going on, and hearing the questions at the end, how enthusiastic they were, or when they were receiving the flowers or putting the wigs on. It was just an absolutely fantastic experience for them, a completely different style of music that has just so hugely broadened their experience of music in general, I think, and as I say, just watching their faces was absolutely priceless today.